Hello, good night, or good evening in this case. My name is Guilherme Barão. I'm a solutions architect here in Portugal. I moved from Brazil to here back in 2016, and as I've done that before, maybe you can do it too. Okay, Portugal is a very good country. We have plenty of opportunities, and in this case, IT opportunities, and plenty of companies that are willing to bring any people that works with IT and are skilled to live in this country. So it's a very good opportunity to maybe know a few companies. And today I'm bringing some information about mercedes-benz.io, okay, which is a company that does software for the group Mercedes-Benz. Okay, so let's take a look now in their website and see what they are looking for. Um, Something that is very good about mercedes-benz.io is that they have uh, good relocation packages for people that are coming from other countries, and that the what they have in this case on a different from other companies is that you can work anywhere in the country. Okay, so they have locations in Berlin, Stuttgart, Lisbon, and Braga. Berlin and Stuttgart in Germany, and Lisbon and Braga in Portugal. And if you decide and if you join mercedes-benz.io, the only thing that you really need to do is you can live anywhere in each of these countries. So if you apply to a position in Portugal, you need to live in Portugal, but you can live anywhere. The same happens with Germany. So if you apply for a position there, you just need to live anywhere in Germany, right? So once we have here at their website and we take a look in what they are looking for, okay, so if we come here into the jobs, we can see that right now they have 29 jobs positions open for both countries, Germany and Portugal, right? So let's take a look in the Portugal what they have. So they have many, not only for IT but also for other support positions such as tech talent acquisition specialists, right? So they have many for front end, back end, solutions architects, UI, UX researchers. And the main language here in Mercedes-Benz IO is English, right? So it is a German company. It's part of the Mercedes-Benz group, but the main language is English, and that's the only language requisite that they have is to speak English. If you live in Portugal, and you speak Portuguese, will just make your life easier. Otherwise, you can learn that. Same happens to Germany. If you speak German, fine, cool. But like inside the company, you probably will be talking in English or Germany or German or Portuguese if you're just on those small groups. But like for example, here in Portugal, you have more than 16 different uh, countries and people coming from these countries. So probably you will be talking English during all the time in this company, right? So let's take a look here first on the solutions architect role. So this position right now needs people that have at least 5 years of experience, and their main role here will be, as part of the solution architect here, will be to work closely to the PO and have also relationship with the stakeholders, right? So being really the bridge to fulfill the gap between what is coming from a business point of view and need to be translated to the technical side. So you probably will be working with a front end guys, back end guys, testers, and also doing presentations and also doing anything else for the stakeholders. So it's really important that you have and you can communicate easily in English. You can probably, because the stakeholders, they will be usually in Germany, and if you are based in Portugal, you will need to talk to them, right? So having a very good open mind and and a very good initiative to discuss these topics, talking about integration, talking about messaging, and anything else that can be useful when developing software and integrating software, right? So MBIO, it's really focused into developing the products that are embedded into the mercedes-benz.com, not only .com, but like a worldwide website, and it's part of the Mercedes-Benz digital transformation process they have, right? So in this case, you will be also helping to develop the APIs. Everything here is done on top of Java. You need to have a good understanding on how front ends interfaces and talks to backend, comfortable with agile methodology, as well as DevOps environments, right? So they work with pretty much Kubernetes, microservices. So everything else is being designed to work on on that thing. Good thing here is like they do and they follow the free open source software methodologies. It's a very good and very nice thing that they do. They collaborate with the open source community and many other things too as well, right? So they have like a very good package in terms of a tech package that they offer to you. And if you live abroad, Portugal or Germany, and you are relocating, they offer relocation packages in this case. So if you follow the interviews and you pass them, so when you accept the offer letter, they also help you with relocating to to any of these countries. So depending on the country that you applied for the position, right? The other one that I brought today is the release train engineer. So Mercedes MBIO in this case, they are moving into a safe approach, right? So they are looking now for the release train engineers to keep and to maintain the collaboration between the products and the teams. So they are looking out for any agile release train engineer that can work here, has understanding about this role. If you have a certification on a safe RTE, will be even better, right? So, and one of the main expectations here is really to coach leaders, agile teams, and different kind of stakeholders. So you probably will be working with a lot of people and a lot of different seniority, not only seniorities, but also different positions like a tech roles or non-tech in this case. All the other stakeholders, right? So having experience on a safe as a Scrum Master, Agile Coach, or RT is expected. You really need to have a very good communication and cooperation skills, touch base with others, outstanding moderation. So you can see that if you have these things like apply, they don't mention here about like a 1 to 5 years experience on that. So apply. Part of their process, you have your screening call with a recruiter, then you have a technical interview, you can also have a second technical interview and a final interview, and then you have your job offer coming, right? So if you feel comfortable with these things, just apply that and see what happens, right? So the other thing is also, if you want to be maybe get in touch with me before applying. I left my LinkedIn in the description here, so add me there. Let's be in touch. Depending on, I can also do your referral there, so you can ask me whatever you want about, not only about the positions, but also about the company. And in this case, if you felt comfortable after having the talk, we can just discuss. I can do the referral for you inside the company. But like, if you want, just come here, apply for this position, have your CV ready, and apply for it. And really, good luck in this case, right? So it's a nice company to work, and they probably will be happy to get your apply. The other one that I brought is the quality assurance engineer. So this is a position that most of the companies they have open right now. It's as much looked for as back-end and front-end developers, right? So QA engineers, like I have here in MBIO, a lot of demand, but also in the market here in Portugal, right? So pretty much each of the teams there, they have at least one QA engineer working, and they are responsible for doing manual and automated tests. So uh, this is something that, like, okay, if you're just a manual test, maybe you need to know more about programming, having skills on top of uh, object-oriented languages, and start programming too as well, because it's expected that you can do the automation as well as manual tests there, right? So this is something very very demanded there, and you also need to be good creating test cases, test plans, following them, maybe working with the quality assurance circle here in this case to learn more about the what to do and how to do. But it's important to have the ability to go by yourself and do, and as we can see here, be responsible for defining quality and test processes for the product, right? So it's also another position that they don't mention about, like if you have 1 to 5 years experience, because during the process they will evaluate that, and if you're a junior or a senior, you definitely have a position here, right? So they also mention, like being proactive, self-organized, having and passionate for product quality and excellence, knowing quality assurance methodologies, experience in writing clear, concise, comprehensive test plans and test case, as I just mentioned, and also have experience on both white box and black box tests, right? Knowledge of web API, RESTs, and SOAP is also important, because, as I've mentioned, most of the products here in MBIO are based in their website. So having understanding about how to test web software is like more than needed, right? And then some of the tech stack that they work, like here we have like a CI/CD workflows, and in this case, GitHub, GitLab, Jenkins, Travis, SonarQube, uh, have understanding about microservices like a Kubernetes, and knowing cloud platforms, because MBIO really works on top of AWS, but like most of the times they also need to communicate with other clouds, and then will be based on Azure or Google Cloud or whatever, right? Again, like if you want to apply, you can just apply here, or you can touch base with me through the LinkedIn, and then I can maybe help you during the process. Okay, and then like a last but not least in this case, because it's not only these four positions. So like they have plenty, but I'm just going to cover these four ones tonight. The front-end developer, they are front-end developers. They really need to work pretty much on top of Vue, on top of Angular, but the company is really targeting Vue. It's really targeting to use and share frameworks within the company. And this is nice because they also have what they call the front end circle, and they share experience, they share how to proceed and to develop the website there, right? So having the understanding about programming like HTML, CSS, and frameworks, right, will even help you. But in this case, if you have the ability to really develop on Vue or also like Webpack, jQuery, uh, will be will make your life easier, right? Uh, and then work with the UX team, UI designer in this case, to really translate what has been designed into the front end, and then work with the back end developers to make the communication between what we see in the screen and what it's being done behind the scenes, right? Again, we have here like a team spirit, excellent communication skills in English, and high quality standards. Uh, it's like what is expected from you. Okay, so just coming back, as you can see, these four are just like a four from a lot of opportunities they have. It's not only one position per vacancy here, like a they have more and more. So like you can really find different ones. For example, like a Java Adobe Experience Manager for AAM, okay, like, or for example, backend developers, product designers, uh, the front end that we just spoke about, data engineers, senior digital analysts, BI analysts. So they have positions, um, very different ones, and not only positions that do code, right? So it's a nice company to work for. Let me just remove here so we can speak about, and that's it. Why I'm bringing this content also in English tonight is really because Portugal needs high skilled people that work with IT, right? Uh, I was so far bringing content in Portuguese, but also I think that bringing in English enhance and like open doors for any other person that wants to move to Portugal, or even like if the person already lives in Portugal and is just looking for a different one, here is one company that hires not only Portuguese people or Brazilian people, but also from anywhere. If you speak English, feel free to apply or maybe touch base with you later. Okay, just want to say thank you very much for Bruno to be following me tonight, and for those that were watching or watching later, just if you did not subscribe yet, just subscribe here. If it was useful, leave your like, and why not share this with your friend that is looking for a good job here in Portugal and speak English. Just for this, maybe we can just touch base later, but for now, have a good Tuesday evening, and see you on Thursday. Bye bye. Thank you. Cheers.